pretty excited about what I'm doing with the vlogging. Basically, for the rest of my life, I'm going to be doing vlogs. Now, right now, since I'm a one-man show, I'm going to be doing it weekly. Eventually, I'll be able to have a team that is able to work with me and stuff and get more content out and information and bring value and just kind of update another person's life. There's going to be many people doing this, some of us more interesting than others and things of that nature, and some people are going to want to watch some people are going to want to watch others. I highly doubt anybody's going to want to watch a guy in the back of a truck right now. That's fine. It's all about documenting for me at this stage and sharing where the hell I'm at. Eventually, in some of the episodes, you'll be able to see me doing some of the things I'm talking about I want to do. And then if you still find you're far behind, you'll see a bit quicker how to do it. So, right now I want to talk about where I'm coming from. Right now, I used to live with my parents up until I was about 30. I'm currently 35. I'll be 36 next month, June 22nd of 2018. Right now it's May. I'm still driving truck, which I really enjoy, and a lot of the video or vlog, micro vlogs on social networks you'll see me doing a lot of cool things and talking about health and this and that, and there's a lot I enjoy. I got my dog with me, Maxie, beautiful young man of 9 years. Hope you'll still have some time with me, be in some of these episodes. So pretty much living with my parents, I got to be there for so long is because I didn't have any motivation in life. I didn't have anything I was working towards. I always wanted to do something in health, but never really had the importance of getting started quickly and getting things going. I was kind of spoiled as a kid, not really with riches and all of that, but just anything that I wanted. If it was a few extra bucks for rent, it was given to me. If I just any old little thing. My parents didn't really value teaching me that I had to do things. They try to give it kind of what a lot of parents try to do, the old trying to give their kids what they didn't have type of mentality, where everything should be easy and everybody should be able to do whatever they want with no consequences. That's kind of what happened to me. I had a very good childhood, and I'm not complaining about it, but it did not turn me into a man at all. It made me happy, it made me caring, it made me not ruin other people's lives. It just stalled me. And in my early 20s, I started smoking pot every day, and that just kind of made me complacent and docile and very sedentary. The only thing I had going for me is that I was healthy, I worked out and ate good. Other than that, I really didn't do anything with my life. It didn't bring any value, not only to my life, but others, so I really didn't have anything. I mean, living with your parents until your 30s, a pretty good sign you really ain't doing anything and that something's wrong. Now, between then and 30, I had lived other places, but I always had help from parents and stuff like that. And about the age 24, 25, I moved in with him for good and didn't move out until I started driving truck. And I wanted to drive truck is because I started learning things from mentors and stuff, and people uplifting my life, kind of showing me that I needed to start doing shit. And I wasn't going to get anything in life if I didn't start doing anything. And I started learning values and principles and started reading and started listening to programs. And the more I did it, the more it showed me I need to get the hell out of the house. So now I'm living in this truck for the past 4 years going on. And throughout that time, it's made me a little bit of money. I've been able to work on a few things. At this point, I'm a lot further behind than I wanted to be. But I feel that it's allowed me to break down recently to reach that next growing point that I need. And I think that next growing point is where I'm ultimately going to start to grow again, and things are going to start manifesting more than what I'm already been able to manifest. And I'll be showing and sharing a lot of that with you in following episodes. So basically, I no longer smoke weed every day. I do occasionally, maybe a few times a year. I really am not a big fan of smoking pot every day, being a stoner, since it pretty much raped half my life, beginning part of my adult life away. Not that that will happen to everyone, but most stoners I know really aren't doing anything. They're kind of just there playing video games and doing small menial tasks, living mediocre lives. The very few that are successful are either like a few rappers or maybe a couple movie stars or comedians. Not many of them even do it. So, I mean, there's really only a handful of stoners that have really ever done anything huge. The rest of them just kind of are stoned, like a stone. That's why they're called stoners. They just sit there on the bottom of a river like a stone. And I feel once I was able to break that is when I was able to start going in a direction that would lead me to somewhere I'd want to be ultimately in my life. So, these first episodes, first season or two for that matter, aren't really going to be very interesting. But as I go along, it's going to be very interesting to come back to these days and me talking about this and you guys hearing about where I came from. I highly doubt anybody's going to hear about any of this stuff for a very long time. I just got to get it on record. And if anybody else feels is in my shoes at the time, they need to pick me up. They can see that somebody was at a certain point of their life and ended up going out and trying to do something with it. Giving up on things. To have goals and to have all this stuff isn't just about gaining things in life. It's about giving things up as well. You're going to have to give things up. And I had to give up pot. I had to give up a lot of my friends. I had to give up a lot of just sedentary things like video games and watching Netflix and TV show after show and just listening to music all day and just really not doing anything that's going to make my future where I want to go. So wish me luck. I hope you guys the best, and check out some of my future videos and just keep growing and showing up. It's all it takes, and I'm going to prove it. Have a good day.